Hello to everybody, our dear subscribers. FutureTrend channel is back to you. Today is 20th of July 2020. We are ready to present our point of view of how we trade major currencies and some other interesting currency pairs in the world financial markets. And this morning, we'd like to concentrate your attention around the euro currency. Let's speak about the fundamental background and also about the technical background on the euro currency at the moment. Not only in the euro dollar, for example, the major pair, but also let's have a quick look through the euro crosses, like for example euro Australia or euro Canada, because in all the pairs now the euro currency is the best performer. And okay, once again, here you could see our point of view of how we trade major currencies at the moment. If you could see, we still have a long average accumulated twicely in the euro currency at 112.25. We raised our stop profit to the level of 113.20. Let's discuss that a little bit later, why we decided to do that. And we still have our target zone around the highs of 2020, 114.95, 115. Also, as you could see, we still chase our long dollar position in the dollar yen, because also risk on environment is really very favorable at the moment. That's why dollar yen and also some yen crosses are looking particularly strong at the moment. And we still have a small short in the sterling, because we suggest that while below its moving average 200 daily line as well as longer term downtrend line, which you could see that in our technical background of the currency, while we are trading below that levels, we suggest that sterling dollar should go lower or should stay under the selling pressure at the moment. And as regarding the dollar Swiss, we here expect probably a little kind of rebound in the currency to enter a new short position. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's speak about the technical background. Yes, the technical background. As you could see, the daily chart is looking in the euro currency, in the euro dollar, is looking particularly bullish. 200 daily moving average line crossed its 200 daily moving average line, which is another bullish signal. The pair still continue trading much higher above that levels. We're still trading above the 2020 uptrend line located around 109.50, and altogether these provide another bullish signal for the euro currency. But if we look on the weekly chart in the euro currency, here you can find another important bullish signal in the currency. We closed last week above 200 weekly moving average line. Last time on the constant basis it was, let's say, probably here. It was 2017, and if so, we could see that probably euro currency could easily penetrate and break the highs of 2020 located at 114.95. We also mentioned some later, some earlier. And all in all, probably it's time to discuss some upside potential in the currency and some upper levels. 118 is a longer term downtrend line in the currency. If we look in the daily chart, also here, the situation is really very interesting. Two interesting points to mention on the upside in the euro currency is once again 118, which is also the highs of September 2018. But we should understand that probably, friends, probably we are back to the let's say major, or let's say more strong uptrend. We are back to it, remembering for example 2017 when we traded around 125. Probably we should be ready for that. We should prepare ourselves for another big potential in 2020, bullish potential in the euro currency. Maybe it's a little bit premature to say about that so clearly and so strongly. Anyway, that's our point of view. We still continue to suggest that 2020 could be really the year to test the dollar's value. As regarding some other euro crosses, once again, for example, euro yen, now it is trading around 123. And while above its moving average 200 daily line located on 119.85, while above psychologically important barrier 120, altogether with the uptrend line of 2020 located at 121. All in all, probably we could easily retest the highs of 2020 located at 124.43. There is also another barrier on the upside, 123.75, where located current downtrend line that was painted from the highs of February 2018. Yes, euro sterling, another interesting picture, also bullish one. During the course of previous week, we broke above immediate kind of downtrend line in the currency, and we are back to the major uptrend line in the currency. And also here, you could see that 200 daily line crossed to 100 daily line very strongly. That's another indicator of a bullish potential of the currency. And of course, further upside levels to watch here is, of course, 0.9325 and also the highs of 2020, allocated around 0.95. All in all, this level 0.95 is quite interesting level, and probably we're back to probably to revisit it during the course of next weeks. Euro Swiss, even here the situation is looking quite interesting, and after a small retreat to the downside, probably retreat to retest its 200 daily line, which were broken some earlier. Now the pair is back to the upside and is looking quite bullish this morning. Once again, even here we still chase our long position in the currency and expect that sooner or later the current downtrend line in the currency located at around 108.50, as well as the highs of 2020 located at 109.15 should be revisited. Euro dollar, euro ruble, 15 minutes some later the Russian market will be opened. Probably it's not the reasonable time to speak about it. Let's see the situation in the Euro Australia. Euro Australia, both Euro New Zealand and also Euro Canada, all of that currencies trading stronger at the moment. That's why we suggest that it's time to, let's see the daily charts in the currency. First of all, here it was really very interesting level of 1.60 in, for example, in the Euro Australia, to enter with reasonable stop losses, to enter long positions. And probably we are at the turnaround from that level, and probably during the course of next weeks and months, Euro Australia could follow the suit and go higher. Of course, not so high like it was during the coronavirus dramatic risk of liquidation, risk on liquidation, a risk of mood in March of 2020, when we even touched the level of 1.98. Also, the same applies for the euro, New Zealand dollar. Also here it was a kind of a big move in the currency during the March period to the highest of even not far from the level of 2, psychologically important level. And also Euro Canada is looking quite bullish at the moment. If we look at the daily chart, also here the situation is at the moment is a buy on dips strategy. Is a buy on dip strategy because we still trade above the level of 149.50 were located 200 daily moving average line. They crossed each other. All in all, we are trading, you could see, above the 100 daily moving average line. So we suggest that it's time to buy on the dips all the euro crosses at the moment. Also, let's speak about the fundamental picture in the currency. Friends, let's first of all, let's be back to our analysis strategy. Also speak about the economic calendar of today. Okay, so analysis. As you could see, let's speak about, for example, the euro crosses. Euro crosses here. Our strategy is to buy on dips euro yen, euro sterling. We still have a small long in the euro Swiss once again, and it's time to buy the euro ruble as well, because Russian ruble is looking particularly weak at the moment. But that's of course a topic of another video, another discussion, about another conversation. If we speak about the fundamental background of the euro currency, you know that now it's the time of when the European Union leaders deciding the future of the reconstruction fund in the European Union. Of course, there are a lot of disputes, a lot of differences among the points of view of different leaders of different countries forming the European Union bloc, but all in all, the market still anticipating that the euro, finally European leaders will come to the conclusion and will sign the agreement. From that point of view, we look to the Atlantic side. We look, for example, at the United States Capitol. Also here the situation is not so clear, because Democrats and Republicans, they are now in the kind of strong debates, strong disputes regarding the future of the United States program of stimulating the economy. As you know, Democrats are in favor of further benefits, unemployment benefits in the United States, but at the same time, Republicans, some of them are against of that. They suggest that it's time to reduce them. Of course, from that point of view, United States currency is not looking particularly strong at the moment from the fundamental background. That's another reason to sell the currency, I mean, to sell the United States currency against the European Union one, for example, at the moment. And once again, the European currency was the best performer of previous week, and starting this week, also here the situation is the same. Economic calendar of today is not particularly interesting. Probably just European Union Economic Summit should attract some of your attention today. But as regarding some other topics, we don't have some interesting economic releases or appearances of some central bankers or political leaders of developed countries. So, at the moment, that's all, our friends. So once again, we'd like to attract your attention on the euro currency and its buoyancy at the moment, we are observe at the moment, and we suggest that our strong advice for you probably to discuss that, to enter fresh long positions, of course, once again, at the reasonable level in the euro currency, to chase the trend of the euro currency at the moment to the upside. Of course, don't forget about stop losses and don't forget about the European Union summit, because if suddenly the European Union leaders won't come to the conclusion regarding the matter, of course, the euro currency could come under selling pressure, but it's a topic of another day. At the moment, probably that's all. Thank you for all of you, our dear subscribers, and see you tomorrow. And once again, don't forget that we have interesting news for you, not only on the YouTube or Zen Yandex, also we have a page on the Facebook as well as Telegram. FX FutureTrend on the Telegram could be really particularly interesting for you, where you can find a lot of interesting, especially intraday kind of trading. Bye bye for now, our dear subscribers. See you tomorrow.